Alrighty then, good afternoon there once again. Silver Dragon here, continuing where we last left off with some more Dwarf Fortress madness. And let's just jump right back into it. So we're still continuing with the kind of stonesense design here. I did try using armok vision for a second there and trying to see the look of it, but it was very, very off-centered. I didn't really like the way it looked as I was kind of angling around and such. And it just doesn't have as much details as stonesense does. So although it looks really damn good for other various reasons, I'm going to stick with stonesense for now and just see what I can do to possibly tweak it in one way or the other. But anyway, let's continue with this. And also, let me go check down below here and see how progress is on getting all this dealt with. I guess the progress is there is no progress. Got it. No progress to be had. Alright, let's go down below here and see how we're doing on the candy. Did we breach this yet? Looks like we did. So I should be able to get a much better view of any additional candy veins around here, if any. Doesn't look like there are any. There might be something to the right there, but I doubt it. That's a pretty nice little vein here. I'm not going to be able to get a lot out of it, but, you know, I don't really expect to. Alright, so what's my best bet? Probably that guy right there. So we'll do a downstair right here. Oh no. Up downstair. Up downstair. We'll do an upstair actually right here. Alright. I'm always like, oh, you have all this beautiful candy just around here, but I can't get to it because it's... If I were to pierce this, it would just... I would die. We would all die horribly. Resume! Still, we have quite a bit amount of it already. I think I need... Which workshop am I looking for here? Not the clother, I don't think. No. It's been a while, damn it. I think it's just the craft dwarf workshop, is it not? Yes, it is. Well, let me cancel that for a moment. Let's get... Do I want to put it in here? Yeah, let's put it in here. So we're going to get a small stone stockpile in here for but one purpose. Candy. It's not considered a metallic ore, apparently. Slade. Like, where on earth? Native aluminum. Not adamantine. Like, what the hell was it contained under again? Bars and blocks, no. Disable, disable. I'm actually not even sure. Well, that's my horrible bad there. It's like, what the hell am I doing? My lord. Let's just get a couple of shops set up then and let them process it when it gets up here eventually. I mean, they got a long way to go in that case then. That's why I want to get the... To the wiki! Let me double check for adamantine. Unless I'm blind. Strands are in the cloth thread stockpile. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the raw ore is under. Can be woven into adamantine cloth at the loom or smelted into wafers at a smelter, or, yeah. Ah, they may use it for suturing wounds. Yes, no. Other stone? Yeah, I thought I checked in there, but I didn't see it unless I'm blind. Anyway. I do have to be careful, though, because I do not want them. Yeah, granite, everything else, but no... Oh, hello. I completely missed an entire batch of stuff here. Never mind, I am a fool. I am a bloody fool! Cough, cough. Build workshop. Not a carpenter. Nope. Let me just hit random buttons till I figure out the one I'm looking for, or I can just look for it. So it's R. It's YAR! Okay, marble block. Get some furnaces, get some additional smelters in here. Alright. Because I want this processed immediately. Alright. Settings. Yes. Don't really want them making cloth. But then again, I can always restrict it to make sure that they don't. Actually, let me double check something here. One thing I have not been paying attention to. They have not built those yet. I am not surprised. I am not surprised. I wish they had, but I am not shocked that they have not. Every time we build a wooden bin, I don't know, it's just going straight up to the stockpile probably. Yeah, look at all those bins. So one day we will have a spare bin that we can actually use in our hospitals. Honestly, at this point I should just make some freaking sacks out of cloth if I have any. What do I have right now for spare cloth, actually? I do have 170 tan hides and 392 cloth. So we got wool. As I search through all my stockpiles looking for this guy. Make cloth. Please, and thank you. Alright, resume. Alright. I see these guys are set up with a kind of construction symbol there as well, which is nice. I wonder if they would flash as they're working on it. Doesn't look like it, but hey, one would hope so. Design requires a masonry. Okay, what else am I doing? Let me go back down below here, see how progress is on that. This has almost been walled off. These still have not been dumped. We just don't have any. So we have 120 some dwarves, and I've barely seen an idler. That is... On one side, that is really damn good. On the other side, I'm just like, God damn it, people. I need you down here doing things. Bollocks. I suppose I could set up a couple of them whose only job is to dump things. That might do it for me. Be a bit of a pain in the ass, but hey. Giant flies. Oh, I caged one of them. Nice, I got one of the plump helmet men. Those are hostile, but luckily they have not spotted our guys yet. I should probably send my warriors down there sometime soon to deal with them. But anyway, one thing as well that's kind of a, you know, good news, everyone, kind of thing, was, Toady, the man, has finally announced that they are going to be doing a 64-bit build of Dwarf Fortress. So they're, well, I don't think Toady himself, because I'm pretty sure he's not the one who programs it. But anyway, they are doing a 64 build, or 4-bit build of DF. Now, a lot of people were kind of like, you know, on two sides of the fence in regards to that, because on one, it's not going to make any massive impact in the game, from what I understand. But on the other hand, massive, you know, there's at this point there's far more 64-bit CPUs that people are running than 32-bit at this time. So it's kind of a matter of future-proofing the game as well. Because yes, although it's not going to make a huge, you know, insane difference to the performance of the game or nothing like that, down the road it will be, you know, something that will make a difference. So it's part of anything when you're continuing the production of a product, you have to make sure it's updated to the standards of the time. So that's what's going on with that. So we might not see any like ridiculous super performance boosts, but at the very least we are going to have maybe some little extra bits. You know, there might be a decent FPS increase by using the different compilers and, you know, more advanced compiler by this point or something along those lines. Or it could not have that much of an effect. You know, who knows, to be honest. Toady probably, but hey. Maybe even he doesn't know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell how much of a difference it'll make. So yeah, that's something to look forward to regardless, you know. Do you think it will prevent the lag death that most forts go through? Maybe. Maybe. We will probably get some kind of an increase. I mean, it could be like, you know, maybe 10% even, who knows? But yeah, because for the most part, it's not going to make too much of a difference. But the only thing for that would be maybe RAM, depending. But even then, you know, I'm not necessarily sure what the hell would be taxing on that. Someone also said multi-threading, and of course, the positives and negatives to that, and how even if they did have multi-threading, for one, it would take an insane amount of reprogramming of everything to get multi-threading to work, and even then you wouldn't get you wouldn't get very much of a benefit from it. Because from what I understand, I could be horribly wrong about this to be as well, I should say. DF takes more advantage of RAM than it does the actual CPU. So more of its processing power goes towards, you know, using that than it does for the actual, you know, processor unit itself. But I am not 100% on that at all. I am by no means a programmer, so I don't necessarily know what they have to go through for these shenanigans. Looks like we crafted a masterpiece of some kind. Oh, Chaos cooked another masterpiece. No shock there. No shock there at all. What do we have in here right now? We still have all those sheets. We have some plum helmet bags. Some cloth bins are all in there still. Yeah, you would get more of a benefit from the multi-threading, but then again, you know, it would require an insane amount of work to get that done. Yeah, they still haven't removed these. Why is it forbidden? Weird. Yeah, much bigger rewrite. So at least he's, you know, he's progressing the game to the future. Right now, it's not going to make a huge difference, obviously, but down the road, as more and more things get added, it's going to make the difference. Let's not do these ones yet. Alright. Let that get going. Yeah, and God knows, like, I wouldn't even want to imagine the amount of madness he'd have to go through to completely rewrite all that. Okay, let's get the wall in here. At least we can get the wall ready so I only have a few components that need to be chucked in to finish it off. Because I'm still waiting for these idiots to get down here to dump it, but they just don't have the time. That's a problem. That is the problem right now that we are facing with that. Oh yeah, definitely use like at least a couple of wheelbarrows. Let's even do 4. I'll even produce some extra ones here. We definitely did not produce enough. Multi-core processing is where the innovation is. But would DF actually be able to take advantage of it? That's the thing. To be honest, I really don't know. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, so we want you, my good friend, to extract metal strands. Same thing for you. Extract metal strands. And then we want you to make... I guess I have to wait for that. Let me get some charcoal here just in case. Excellent! How are we doing on wood, actually? I could use another tree or two. Let me designate a couple around this place here to be chopped down. Looks like they aren't tall enough yet to interfere, but they will be eventually. Same thing for this guy. He's got to go before he grows up anymore. Let's get rid of these guys. Make sure they're not piercing the fort anywhere. They're not. They're all small new trees. Yeah, let's get rid of these two as well. Alright, resume. Resume! Indeed. But how much of the actual process, like even if it's reduced to the single processor, how much of it would it actually use? What are the limitations of it? I have no idea, to be honest, so... I'm not going to voice too much of an opinion on that, just because, yeah, that would be counterproductive in that regard. My god, you guys, you're already Grandmaster and Legendary Hammer Dwarves. I mean, let's take a look here. Let's see. Inventory. Steel helmet. Bronze shield. Backpack. Steel chain leggings. They have a variety of things. I should send them down to attack the rodent people. I really should. But anyway, let me get back up top here, because I'm getting distracted by things I shouldn't be at the moment here. Alright. Do we have any more cobalite? We do. Hopefully it'll be enough to finish this off. Barely. Unfortunately, that means there's not going to be any for the one up top there, but oh well. Good. I need walls, actually. Granite. Because even once I'm done this section, I still have to go up above and floor it in so that we can actually get keep the rain out, basically. Alright. Designate, remove this one too. Okay. Let's get some floors in here. Yeah, that one especially has to go because it's just directly in the way, because that has to be the wall. This would be the other one, so I can finally designate this one, which was a pain in the ass for a while there. Alright, continue producing more floors with whatever I have for blocks, which isn't a hell of a lot. Actually, we have 99 diorite blocks now. I just need to actually get it on my... or go down the list, I suppose. Get all this designated. There we go. Now I'm not going to accidentally keep clicking on a freaking wall, which is annoying as hell. All the designations! And done. For the moment. For the moment. Actually, not done. Because now I can get this done. There we go. Slowly we're seeing some progress here. Excellent. So let's see what we'll have here in the end. At least for the moment, with what I currently have set up. I think it's only like 20, give or take. Probably a bit more than that once I'm done. Alright, that's granite. Let me see if I can get the diorite now. Orthoclase. There we go. Trying to hide, damn it. Actually, let's remove this bit here. Cancel that. Wall. Thank you. I swear, this thing is a beast of a project. And a royal pain in the ass, but hey. It is what it is. What the hell? No. Alright. Now, what the hell else am I doing here? So... that's about... what, 28 here in this little section? This little small section? Which is a small portion of what I actually have. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it is nice having the blue color. FPS death will always be a problem. Yeah, there's not too much you can do for that. I mean, in the end, you could just have, like, I mean, one of the things I would like to see, of course, would be have, like, a giant 16 by 16 embark or some insane shit like that for this. Welcome, mate. Let's resume. Alright, build workshop, carpenter's workshop. Because I'm bloody tired at this point that we're not getting enough shit done here. So now I'm going to get 3 extra carpenter's workshops. I'm going to have them all produce freaking bins. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of, like, they definitely need to have an option for, like, I don't know, maybe to unlock the UI a bit over time. Because there's only really a few things that you need, like, to start off with. The designations menu, the building menu. Maybe you could have, like, civilizations, set order, the job list, you know. Hide all of this under a submenu. You know, you could compile this whole damn list under a couple of different submenus, and then at least then it would be a little bit more compact, I would say. Maybe you could even split it in half and say, like, you know, this is all you need for the beginning part of it, this is what you would need for any advanced kind of stuff. Or something along those lines. I don't know, really. Again, not a game developer, so my UI sense is not fantastic in that regard. I don't design things. we've all seen my attempts at designing things. It doesn't turn out very well. One simply has to look at my attempts at Factorio and similar to see that my design sense is kind of, well, questionable. Let's go with questionable. That's slightly better. Alright. No problem, no problem. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We actually do have an episode of... what the hell? Flame in the Flood, which should be releasing here, if not... yeah, in about 20 minutes, I believe I have it scheduled for. Let's get rid of this. Something tells me we're going to be doing a lot of waiting here, because I'm still waiting on them to get so bloody much done that it's a little ridiculous. Something tells me that we don't have enough jars. Rock. Pots. And actually, is this LW? Yes. Oh, goddamn. We are low on that indeed. Let me also get some... no, not the pots. Some additional rock jugs and mugs. Now, these guys still have not been built yet, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but not unexpected at all. We chopped down any of those trees yet? Of course we haven't. This has been dug out, though. Which is not surprising. They're actually fairly industrious for getting this kind of stuff done. Okay, resume. He'll have a lot of work to do. Whoever's coming up here is going to have a lot of work to do. Make sensible letters, ABC, for these categories. Well, part of the problem as well is that it's kind of scattered all over the place here. Like, we have two... like, why isn't this just dragged down to here? Like, part of it would be a little bit better if it was organized into categories. A little bit more. Like, we already have menus buried in menus. Like, I open up designation, and we have all of this. I mean... set traffic areas, even. Like, I never touch this. Set traffic areas. Among other things. There's a whole bunch of things that I just never use. I'm really sad about this. Don't know what the hell happened that we were restricted to 2 civs here now, but... damn. Damn! Oh, what the hell? You were down here hunting something? Guan. I'm like, who the hell even has hunting? I thought I disabled all hunting. Apparently I did not. Oh god, there's a bunch of you damn fools who have hunting. Let's stop that right now. It's not like we need to hunt. I mean, we have enough food to drown ourselves in. Alright. Let me get these guys here. I'm actually going to give this guy wood cutting, so hopefully he'll get that done. Burial, wood hauling, stone hauling, hauling. We just disable that one and enable one job, so hopefully it'll get done. Yes, run away, I don't care. Bloody wanker. Yeah, the only real threat right now. So we've managed to cage 2 of the plum helmet peoples. Okay, let's get the wall in place over here, wall in place down here. Let me get a new zone in here. This is a got to go meeting area. Assign this location. I need to add a location. This is going to be the temple. No specific deity. The Temple of Stopping. So we'll get a bunch of tables and chairs in here, and probably some statues and whatever else we might need. Of course, it has to be inside, so I have to blarg. Everything has to be inside because reasons. These all need doors, then they gotta be roofed down. I mean, I have a lot of extra work to do, and oh, no you didn't. Oh, Dwarf Fortress, why? Why the nut punch? Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. Oh, crap. My sadness is real. Fuck. How far back are you going to screw me? The Temple of Stopping. Very ironic name. It seems to have lived up to it. Okay, DF can be dragged up and stretched a bit more to the right. And we should be good. Alright, so let's see how screwed we are. Yay! Oh. Are you kidding me? So the last 2 hours of progress were for nothing. Oh, you have no idea. Is this thing... I wonder if that thing works. Let me see if that thing works. I don't think I even have it plugged in for that, do I? I'm just like, no. No. The pain, Dwarf Fortress, why? Why have you done this to me, you monster? The facepalm is real. I am just like, well, no, yes and no, man-to-man, yes and no. I'm not going to continue right now for this. I'm going to have to call this here for now, because I've lost a lot of fucking progress. It's, you know, it sucks. There's nothing I can do about that. But I am going to play the game in the background. I'm going to recover what I've lost at some point, and then we will continue from there. So I'm going to cut this one off here and probably come back with something. I don't know what, but yeah. I think the positives, you get to play with another 2 hours for us. Well, I'm not going to do that for the recording, though. I'm not going to, bring people along for another 2 hours of me doing nothing and trying to fix all the crap that it just got screwed up. So, I'll fix all of it in the background and yada 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 and blah 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 and so on and so forth. So regardless, for those watching the recording, this sucks. This sucks a lot. Goddamn. Sigh. So yeah. Gonna call that there. And I will try and recap as much of the progress as I can, and we'll see what happens. Till then, for now.